Can this get any worse? Chris Patrzalek.
Do you remember your 21st birthday? I was blind. Not due to this, but due to this. My best friends, Danny and Darren, blindfolded me, took me on a long drive, then pulled me out of the car and handed me an envelope. Happy birthday, mate. Welcome to the skydiving adventure. What? Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like James Bond? Don't get me wrong. I'm not scared of heights, just falling down and dying. On my 21st birthday, I was just left wondering, can this get any worse? Yes, said Danny. Let's do this. We were introduced to our chief instructor. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave, but you can just call me Farmer Dave. Welcome to Farmer Dave's Sheep Farm and Weekend Skydiving Adventures. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to practice over and over the dive from the plane bit. So sit down, get a chair, a table, whatever you can, even a fence post. Just not, what's the nails? And I want you to practice jumping. Jump and yell, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Check your emergency parachute. Problem? Pull the emergency ripcord. And off you go. Practice. I've got to move the sheep out of the paddock away from the airstrip. So we practiced for the next 6 hours. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Check your emergency parachute. Problem? Pull the emergency ripcord. Over and over. Even the sheep were screaming, no more. Father Dave called out to us, come on, come on, come on. And we sheepishly wandered over. Now, I thought I'd ask what was a fairly reasonable question. Farmer Dave, why are we practicing over and over pull the emergency ripcord? Isn't that the job of the skilled instructor strapped on behind us? No, you're thinking of the tandem dive. We don't have that stuff here. We're doing the static line jump. Your ripcord is connected to a line, connected to the plane. And when you jump out of the plane and dive, the parachute opens automatically. You need to practice over and over in case there's a problem. Because most people are so scared, they forget what to do. Okay, put your suits on and let's get ready to dive. Sorry, dive. I thought, can this get any worse? I'm on the edge of the plane. My feet are dangling out. Ready? Go! I say to Farmer Dave, no! And then he pushes me out of the plane. I'm floating there. And just as Farmer Dave predicted, I forgot what to do. Gather your thoughts. How does this go? 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Pull the emergency ripcord. Check your parachute. Problem? Well, there is now. The parachute drifted off into the wind. I'm plummeting at terminal velocity towards the ground. And I think, can this get any worse? I look down at the ground and people are screaming. I scream. Nothing come out of my mouth. It wasn't working. But something else was working. And now it's trickling down my legs. The reserve parachute opened just in time. And I landed hard, really hard. I had severe pain in my feet, ankles, knees and hips. And I thought, can this get any worse? Just then, a big gust of wind lifted up my parachute and dragged me down the runway. I had to use my buttocks as brakes. I rolled over and over and over and finally come to a stop. And I realised I was in paddock number 3. And no one could see me. It took me 20 minutes to untangle myself out of the parachute. When I finally stood up, everyone looked at me in surprise. I was surprised I was still alive. I hobbled over to the debriefing room, shed, with my best mate Danny and Darren. And I thought, can this get any worse? I realised just then that Farmer Dave had recorded the whole thing. Every year, my family and friends gather for my birthday, and we watch that video. But I'm reminded to stay positive in life. Because no matter how bad things seem, they can always get worse. Thank you.